Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. The Big Island has gone from having 2 active volcanic eruptions to none in the span of just 2 weeks. Scientists with the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory said Mauna Loa is no longer erupting. In a report this morning, officials said the lava supply that was feeding an eruption on the northeast rift zone stopped on Saturday. A lava flow from Fissure 3 was slowly making its way to Daniel K. Inouye Highway last week, but the road is no longer in danger. Mauna Loa began spewing lava on November 27th, marking the volcano's first eruption in 38 years. Officials today also announced that Kilauea is no longer erupting. Lava supply to the Hale Ma'uma'u lava lake stopped on Friday. The Kilauea eruption began in September 2021 and was contained to Hale Ma'uma'u crater. President Joe Biden has signed a bill protecting same-sex and interracial marriages. The Respect for Marriage Act was approved Thursday by the House of Representatives after it passed through the Senate with bipartisan support. Today's ceremony reflected growing acceptance of same-sex unions. Thousands of people witnessed the signing, including lawmakers from both parties and the owner of Club Q, a gay nightclub in Colorado where 5 people were killed in a shooting last month. The new law is designed to safeguard gay marriages should the U.S. Supreme Court decide to reverse a 2015 decision that legalizes same-sex unions. The law also protects interracial marriages. Today's signing is the culmination of a months-long bipartisan effort sparked by the Supreme Court's decision to overturn the federal right to abortion. More details today on the Waikiki stabbing that left 21-year-old Tony Taki dead last week. Honolulu police said 11 men, including 18-year-old Lionel J. Winebush, met at Tantalus in the early morning hours of December 6. They had plans to retaliate against a group of men who had allegedly chased them with machetes. Winebush was seen carrying a knife and was allegedly warned by another member of the first group to not use the weapon during the confrontation. The fight began near a bus stop in front of the Royal Kohio Hotel. Taki was chased into Manukai Street, where one man punched him, and Winebush was seen making a stabbing motion at his torso area. Taki was later taken to the Queens Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. After the fight, police said the first group returned to Tantalus, where Winebush was seen burning a sheath. The burnt sheath was recovered Friday afternoon, and Winebush was arrested a short time later. On Sunday, he was charged with murder in connection with Taki's death. An Oahu grand jury has indicted a 51-year-old man with murder in the December 6 stabbing death of a 77-year-old security guard in Kaneohe. William Michael Bell has been charged with second-degree murder in the death of Michael Chu of Kailua. The deadly stabbing occurred in the parking lot near 24 Hour Fitness at the Windward City Shopping Center, where Chu worked as a security guard. Police said a witness heard an argument at about 5:50 in the morning. He walked toward the commotion when he heard a scream for help and saw a man walking away from a sedan. The witness noticed a significant amount of blood on the ground in front of the car and saw Chu in the driver's seat with multiple stab wounds. Chu was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. The witness said he recognized the suspect as a panhandler who frequents the shopping center. Bell was arrested that afternoon and later identified as a suspect in the deadly stabbing. Scientists announced a major breakthrough in the quest for clean energy. Researchers at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California have produced more energy from a fusion reaction than was used to ignite it. To achieve the so-called net energy gain, scientists aimed 192 lasers at a small metal capsule containing hydrogen isotopes. It took 2.05 megajoules of energy to trigger a reaction that produced 3.15 megajoules of fusion energy. The achievement marks a milestone in fusion research, but there is much more work to be done. For one, the net energy gain only applies to the reaction itself, not the total amount of power it took to operate the lasers and other equipment. The reaction also lasted for fractions of a second. For fusion to be viable, it will need to produce significantly more power and for longer. Still, the breakthrough could be a stepping stone to harnessing the process that powers the sun. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.